The surge of Bohai Sea, the towering of Taihang Mountains. Hebei Province is located at the west coast of Bohai Sea and in the plain of North China in the East Taihang Range. Its area is about 190,000 square kilometers. The land is beautiful and fertile, and the people here are about 53 million. They are brave and industrious. Hebei Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences is a comprehensive agricultural scientific research institution which serves the people in the land. 35 years have passed since our country was founded. Under the leadership of Communist Party of China, our academy has set up a complete regionally distributed agricultural scientific and technological research system. In the middle of Hebei Province stand the Cereal and Oil Crops Research Institute, the Plant Protection Research Institute, and Shijiazhuang Fruit Tree Research Institute. In the production region of peanut and grain crops in the east of Hebei, we have Tangshan Agriculture Research Institute, and at the foot of Yanshan Mountain, we have Cangli Fruit Tree Research Institute. In the mountain region, in the north of Hebei, bordering on the tourist sacred place named Summer Resort Mountain Villa, lies the Silkworm Research Institute and the Chengde Agricultural Research Institute, which focuses its study on water and soil conservation in mountain region and the comprehensive management technology on agriculture, forest, fruit, and silkworm. This is the newly built library in which there are many books and magazines, both in Chinese and foreign languages. It gives a great help to the agricultural technicians and the scientists of the whole province. Professional intelligence workers constantly offer the new information to the scientific and the technological personnel and the productive units. This is the storehouse of modern Jinpu. It was built in 1982. At 0 degrees centigrade and 40% relative humidity, the crop resources can be preserved for 15 to 20 years. This is the expert in vegetable breeding. His name is Lai Junming, and he has great attainments in vegetable breeding, and also he often gives his lectures to the middle-aged and the young technicians. This is Li Donghui. He is the model worker at provincial level, and he is also the expert in millet cultivation. He is writing articles named as Science of the Culture of Millet in China. This is Zhang Xuzhen. He is the expert in cotton diseases. Through his study in many years, it is affirmed that the pathogen to cause the verticillium wilt disease of cotton in the main area of cotton production of our country is Verticillium thales, so it provides scientific theoretical basis for cotton disease resistance and cotton breeding. Ms. Chen Xunzhen is an expert in cereal crops virus. In her study How to Prevent from the Wheat Rosette Stand Disease in a Comprehensive Way, she has got brilliant achievements. Now, she is doing the serum reaction experiment of the wheat rosette stand disease with an assistant. Mr. Liu Tingyin is an expert in ERI silkworm. Through his hard study, ERI silkworm, which is non-hibernation insect from the tropics, now can rest and survive the winter in the north. Now he is doing the experiment on ERI silkworm hibernating mechanism. Ms. Wang Jin discovered that Cryptolys ferruginus is the enemy of Cryptolys exiguus and made out a set of skill in artificial propagation and released the enemy. She has got good results in the prevention of silkworm, peach, plant, and so on. This is Hebei Yali pear, which sell well on foreign markets. Mr. Liu Chengyan is an expert in fruit tree, in studying Yali pear growing using the skill of densely planted on vigorous rootstocks. It has got the good result that the field setting blossoms in the same year and bears fruit in the second year and gets more than 7,500 kilograms per hectare yield in the third year and gets over 75,000 kilograms in more than 5 years in succession. The usage of remote sensing technology in agricultural resource investigation has speeded up the studying how to use farm resources. Mr. Yao Zhufang, an expert in soil science, and his group have worked out the basic map for studying farm resources according to satellite pictures, and from it we can pick out the best disposal way of the soil explanation. This is the newly built room for the quality analysis of cotton fiber. From here, it can provide the exact data of fiber character for breeders. This is Hebei cotton number 8. And this is Hebei cotton number 10. These two varieties cover the area of more than 530,000 hectares, nearly more than 1/2 of the cotton field of the whole province. This is the modern agrochemical and the physical test building. It was made in 1983. This technician is doing the wheat quality analysis using amino acid analytical instrument. Hebei wheat number 3 was made in 1975. It covers the area of 1 million hectares. Hebei wheat number 7 covers the area of 700,000 hectares. It wins the first-class prize from the Ministry of Agriculture, Husbandry and Fishery. Our Cereal Oil Crops Research Institute has also made great progress in monoploid breeding of winter wheat. This new wheat variety, number 80-35, is made out by the way of monoploid breeding. Its important characteristic is not only high yielding, but also drought enduring. We have made some progress in the population improvement of corn through putting BR2 short-stalked gene in normal corn. We have also made Dolphin single cross hybrid number 88. It is either disease resistant or lodge resistant. We have got more than 7,500 kilograms per hectare yield. After a strong storm in 1983, Zhengdan number 2, Jingzhou number 7, and so on, were all lodging, but only Dolphin single cross hybrid number 88 stood there without lodging. This new millet variety, named Qingdao Lao, was made in 1978. Its important characteristic is disease resistant and high yielding. It was given the first-class prize by the Ministry of Agriculture, Husbandry and Fishery. This is Hebei sorghum single cross hybrid number 1. It was given the first-class prize by the Ministry of Agriculture, Husbandry and Fishery. Baya number 3, which is used both in fiber and oil, is made in Bashang Agriculture Research Institute in Zhangjiakou District. It grows in good order and also high yielding. It covers the area of 47,000 hectares. The economic benefit we have got is more than 4 million yuan. It was also given the first-class prize by the Ministry of Agriculture, Husbandry and Fishery. Our Vegetable Research Institute has made satisfactory results by the way of Chinese cabbage disease-resistant breeding. This is the newly built library. The technician is appraising the disease resistance of the Chinese cabbage seedling. The two new varieties of apples named Victory and the Sunflower are made in Fruit Tree Institute in Changli County. They both have the character of high yielding, good quality, and a lasting long preservation. This won the third and the fourth class prizes from Chinese Science and Technology Committee in 1984. Since 35 years, we respect the qualified scientists and the technicians, and we try our best to develop them. So we altogether have got 756 scientific achievements. From 15 of them, we can see that the index proportion of the economic benefit is 1:305. This shows that we have played an important part in development of agriculture production in our province. At present, according to the policy to be open to foreign countries and to do well at home, and to face the economic construction, we are doing the reformation of scientific and technological system, and we are now continuing to make great progress to realize agricultural modernization. The delegation of Iowa State University of the United States are invited to pay a visit to Hebei Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences in China. This is Beijing, the capital of China. Invited by Hebei branch of Chinese Foreign Friendship Association and Hebei Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences, Vice President of Iowa State University, Dr. Christensen, and his 5-person group visited Hebei Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences on June the 12th, 1985. The delegation arrived in Shijiazhuang City, the capital of Hebei Province, and they are warmly welcomed by the departments concerned. They are visiting Hebei Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences, and they are warmly welcomed and cordially treated. Now, both sides are exchanging the gifts. Now, the Vice Dean Dr. Jia Rujiang is making the introduction to the guests. The expert in silkworm is performing an operation on exchanging brain of silkworm. Here, they are visiting the exhibition which shows the scientific and the technological achievements we have got. The delegation are accompanied by Vice Dean Mr. Wang Guanghui to visit the Crop and Oil Research Institute. They are listening to the information and visiting the storehouse of seed, lab of pollen culture, and wheat experiment farm.
就是看看这个情况哈，
抗原
看看筛选这个哈。This is screened for the resistance to salt or arid, etc.
You can put it on a shaker and use gibberellic acid med medium.
This is the storehouse of seed. This is the experiment farm. delegation are accompanied by Vice Dean Mr. Wang Guanghui to visit the Experiment Center of Vegetable Research Institute, the Tomato Experiment Farm, and Watermelon Experiment Farm. This is a peasant family. The American friends are warmly entertained here. Accompanied by Vice Dean Dr. Jia Rujiang, the American friends visit Fruit Tree Research Institute in Shijiazhuang. They come to see the close-planted and high-yield pear trees and the pot-planted grapes.
咱们这个梨呢，是现在咱们主要的研究的梨树的蜜，就是栽植距离啊，这是低枝的，这个呢是密枝的。
Yeah, because you see, this is what you're going to get. The year before, you grew from
比较多，是不是也要采取一些个支撑的就是？
立个柱，立个支柱。
对，那不有。Yes, we have.
We lose a lot of them after you force that bud and they get up this high. The wind comes along and breaks that bud off here.
特别在我们亚华州呢搞实验的时候，就经常发生这种事儿。当这么高的时候，一刮风，全都掉了。
发现。
This is the pot-planted grapes. There are nearly 10,000 pots. Accompanied by the Dean Dr. Wei Jiankun, the delegation visit the Plant Protection Research Institute. They are watching the insect specimen Physiobiochemical Lab,
Disease Reading Lab, and Greenhouse.
This is Physiobiochemical Lab.
High-speed refrigerated temperature.
This is Disease Rearing Lab.
这是2月我们比较
Using that as a trap prop?
trap no， 它是诱捕，不是诱捕。
And this is the greenhouse. Dr. Wei Jiankun, Dean of Hebei Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences, is giving the contract to Dr. Christensen in the name of the Academy to invite him as the honorary advisor on science and technology of our Academy. Dr. Christensen accepted with pleasure.
Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Science.
Thank you very much. I am very honored. This is indeed a privilege and an honor, and we will do our very best involving faculty of Iowa State University to serve as consultants and advisor to the Hebei Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences.
我们准备呢，在这个人才互惠方面考虑一个议定书，初步考虑个议定。
The two sides have agreed to exchange training qualified personnel according to the mutual equality, mutual respect, and mutual benefit. We both sides have signed the protocol on exchange training qualified personnel from 1986 to 1990.
I am sure that we can work toward implementation. We'll find implementation, is that work? Yeah, work toward implementation of this protocol after we have discussed some of the details.
我们接收对方博士后的专业，我们再下一步再研究。
With the Hebei Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences.
Thank you. We will do my best to put them into practice.
Thank you.
Well, 签字仪式结束。合个影吧。
好。At the angle.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah. Use the wide angle. Slow drop.
Somebody blinks.
After signature, we have taken a picture as a memento. The governor of Hebei province meet with the delegation, they shake hands, talk cordially, exchange gifts, and have a dinner.
That's the first time I came to Street. Well, now we're very familiar with each other.
所以你们带来的罗伯特雷先生和弗兰史塔德先生对我的问候，我表示感谢。
哦，这是亚华州立大学赠给您的。
谢谢，
作为纪念。亚华州的州旗。
谢谢主席
Thank you.
祝你长寿，就是这个意思。
I hope you're long life and long death.
Thank you.
自由飞翔。
Flying. Freely.
Thank you very much.
高翔。
Long life, longevity, and flying free.
Oh, that's the thing. For you, one life, one death, and fly freely over the sky.
Accompanied by visiting Dr. Jia Rujiang, American friends come to see the ancient building made in Sui Dynasty called Xinlong Temple. Accompanied by Dean Dr. Wei Jiankun, the delegation come to Beijing for sightseeing. This is the Summer Palace. This is the Heaven Temple. This is Beihai Park. This is Palace Museum. This is famous Great Wall. Just before returning home, the delegation are invited to meet Tsai Zemin, our pre-ambassador to the United States. Mr. Tsai gives a banquet to entertain the guests. Through this visit, we both promote mutual friendship and understanding and cooperation. It has the most important instruction in the history of the development between our academy and Iowa State University.